Why, hello, folks. How are you doing today on this lovely, wonderful day? I'm gonna cover a topic today, and I think that's gonna be sort of like the style of videos for the time being, just discussion topics. I feel like that could be just a valuable sort of like a hook for Warframe videos, as it were. Like, I have put in the grind, right? I have done hundreds of guide videos for various things. If you go to this channel's playlist page, you can look at the playlist for Warframe guides that I have put out. There are like hundreds, at least more than 100, I think. You know, everything from guides to uploading Riven mods, guides how to do certain Nightwave challenges,
That's all we have time for.
build guides for Warframes, a lot of like Helminth build guides in particular, where I have popularized some builds out there. Speed farming build with like Thermal Sunder, Titania. That's one of my videos. It's watched by a lot of people. Mind Control Revenant, like some other weird wonky interactions where I've discovered like how to take things to the next level. Stuff like that. And we're at the point today where like a lot of this stuff has been figured out. There's not that much more you can do with the Helminth system that hasn't already been done. Out of the new Nightwave challenges that they're going to present for this intermission season, not really a whole lot that I feel like warrants making a guide video about. So, as it were, I've sort of given myself the opportunity to slow down a bit. And what I did then was that for once, I didn't go for like Primaxes, which I have done for a while. Because as a content creator, there's value in that, to be able to like get something immediately so that you can make guide videos about it and builds and stuff while it's fresh and hot and people are searching for it. So typically I do try to get Primaxes when there's like a new Prime Warframe out. And if there's like a new Warframe out, I tend to just buy it from the market instead of farming for it, so that I can start playtesting immediately and make build guides and things of that nature. But for once, I didn't do that with Cora. So, Cora Prime, she came out 2 weeks ago, 15 days from recording this video. And I did it the old-fashioned way. So, as of today, I got the dual Keras, I got the Hystrix, I got Cora. And I did it the old-fashioned way, just go and grind for it, grind out everything. And I didn't do the thing where I went to Warframe.market to just like buy Prime parts from other players either. No, it's like I did the grind. I did the disruption mission on Lua, on Apollo, to farm for the Axie relics. I did the Ukko in the Void and Hepit in the Void for Lith, Meso, and Neo. I did the Ghoul Purge event when that was going on to get specifically like one of the relics. And just classic old school farming. And you know what I discovered when I did that? It was like I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed taking a step back from content creation, just enjoying the game. Just experiencing the game for what it is. And just playing it the way it's supposed to be played. And it got me thinking a bit of like some of my own feelings from time to time of just occasional sort of frustration that there's not enough to do, which at my spot where I'm at as legendary rank 2, there's not that much left to do that I haven't done already. And then, you know, looking at some other content creators and people talking about how Warframe doesn't have any end game, and it's wide as an ocean but deep as a puddle, and blah blah blah, all that jazz. And especially for official Warframe content creators, but because one of the things, I think it's still like the thing, at least one of the things in the old creator program, was that the official, you know, content creators, they just got Primaxes. They just got it. All of them for free, so that they could start making videos about it immediately. And like, I am not an official Warframe content creator, so I never get any of that stuff. I've had to like either buy it or farm it. And I think, like, ultimately, like, it comes to a point where it can actually start to hurt your enjoyment of the game. Because all of these systems of, you know, buying it instead of grinding for it, paying platinum or using the market or whatever, like, what you're actually doing, and I think a lot of people don't stop and think about it enough, is that you're paying money or resources or whatever, but you're paying to not play the video game, as it were. I've heard like people describe Warframe as like, it's not pay to win, because there's no such thing as winning. This is a PvE game. You're not competing against other players. So it's not pay to win, but it's pay to skip the grind. And they're like, oh, Warframe is such a grindy game. There's too much grind. You have to grind so much. So then they introduce all of these pay to skip the grind things, them greedy bastards, and then they just create more stuff to grind for. But it's like, yeah, that's one way of looking at it, but bearing in mind this whole idea of Warframe not having an end game as it is, it's like the grind is the game. That's what Warframe is. So either you enjoy that, either you enjoy the grind for the sake of the grind. You do this as your little Skinner box, where you get to tick off your little boxes, and you get your little bump of serotonin, where it's like number go up. Yeah, look at that. I got the Hystrix Prime. Ooh, I crafted a new item. I haven't had this one before. Make the brain do the feel good. So either you just enjoy that, just for the sake of doing it, and in that case, great, good for you.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
And it's probably like sort of necessary to enjoy that. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Otherwise, how can you test it out to its fullest? Let's just deck this out immediately here. I got my stuff. I've put in the grind. What do we got? Pretty good base crit chance, so it definitely feels like a crit weapon. Let's see. Different fire modes. Still the same crit chance. Alright, looks like sort of a hybrid here. So, good old target cracker and pistol gambit. Yeah. So, we're gonna need the basics. We're gonna need to put in the stuff that you always put in when you build a new weapon. And let's start with some toxin damage. That's fine. We'll start here. We're gonna have to grind a bit. Put some forma in this baby, which I'm gonna do. The old school way. But like, if you don't enjoy that stuff, and you or if you just pay to skip it, and then you just find yourself standing there feeling like there's nothing to do, well, you kind of put yourself in that situation. And it's a bit troublesome, I think, with content creators skipping too much content. Maybe even it's a problem itself that they're allowed to skip it, and they do. Some people do get like early access to everything, because it sort of can. I think you can create this frustration. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy as well, where everyone is so panicky with trying to create content and getting stuff out as quickly as possible. Like, Lord knows I've been in that trap as well, where I've just, as soon as a new update has come out, I just dive into the game immediately. Grind. Gotta get it as fast as possible so I can make content about it while it's relevant. And you know, sure, it's been good for the channel to do stuff like that. But then ultimately I sort of take a step back and it's like, do I want to participate in the rat race that way? Is it that important to be a content creator? Is it that important to just get my name out there to the point where like the quest for that, the hunt for that, is sort of actively hurting my enjoyment of the game? No, man, that sucks. So I'm reevaluating a bit, taking a step back, doing more relaxed content and less focus on guides and news and like being first on the ball with everything. Focusing more on just how I started this channel, which is just having fun with doing gaming videos. focusing more on going back to the old school of just doing videos together with Anna and just playing other games as well, and just having fun with it, not being too worried about numbers, not being too worried about views and having to be first about everything. So that's what I did. Did Korra the normal way. Not gonna make any videos about her probably because I'm too late. That was 2 weeks ago. All of the videos about Korra, they're already out. There's probably already tens, dozens of reviews of the dual Keras and the Hystrix and various Korra builds and whatnot. So at this point, I don't think there's all that much I can contribute to that debate that hasn't already been done. Ah, that's too slow. That's too slow. I can't make any Korra videos now. There's nothing to make videos about anymore. But that's fine. That's fine, because instead I got to just enjoy playing Warframe for a while. So, you know, you gotta find little ways of entertaining yourself anyway. I'm at the point where it's like, I got everything, right? I got everything. I have every weapon in the game. See? There's nothing left that I can buy here. I got everything. All of them. Can't hunt for weapons anymore. I'm missing like 2 sister ephemeras, so I'm hunting for sister ephemeras. I don't have all the Kuva weapons to 60% yet. I do have all the Tenet weapons to 60%. But I don't have all of the Kuva weapons to 60%. This one's at 56. This one's only at 27. I have not been farming my Kuva Cortex. Yeah, and the Tsar, I never use it because I'm so tired of the Boom meta, so I haven't been like grinding out for a 60% Tsar either. So that's something I can do. That's something I can entertain myself with, I guess. I still have not maxed out all of the, you know, new focus represent things, right? Still missing some of these. So I still have to do focus farming for quite some time. Almost done with Madurai. Almost done with Madurai, so I can start switching to something else here with my Equinox. That's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna need some more input from you guys as well in that regard. Is this enjoyable content? Just discussion pieces, throwing out like, hey, what's your thing in Warframe? Why do you play Warframe? What aspects of it do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the grind for the sake of the grind? What do you think is missing from the game? What would you like to be able to do that currently does not exist in the game? Or what parts of the game are suboptimal? Like you think could be more fun if they were done like in a different way. That could be some fun in the like topics for future videos as well. Just revisiting the game systems, looking at everything that's already in the game and having a chat about it. That might be a fruitful way of spending my time instead of just always going for the newest content as quickly as possible and trying to beat everyone else in the rush to get new content out about whatever. There's some content creators out there who do that. The new content comes out like 3 hours later, they'll have a video about it. It's probably not going to be a very good video because they don't even have time to do research, right? You just got to get your video out as quickly as possible. And then typically there's a bunch of mistakes or just stuff that's not even correct. But it works. That's how you get the views. Anyway, a bit of a rambling video, just letting you guys know what the focus of my channel is right now. More focus on just having fun. Having fun together with Anna, making videos together with her, probably about like other games. Playing West of Loathing and Subnautica right now. Go check out those videos. We're having fun. And having fun typically makes for good content. That's typically something that we think is enjoyable for other people to watch as well, more so than if I'm not having fun and just forcing myself to do something. And that's gonna be the focus for the Warframe videos as well. I'm just gonna do stuff that I find enjoyment in, stuff that's fun for me, which means that it might not be as often. I don't think I'm gonna have to like force myself to put out a new Warframe video every day if I don't have anything to talk about. I'll just chill and wait until I do. I think that's more healthy in the long run. Anyway, that's the topic. That's the topic of today's video. And we'll probably have a more focused one next time about something more tangible. I think. Yeah. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And indulging in my little chit-chats out with the ether. If you're out there listening to this, thank you. I appreciate you listening. I really do. I really do. It's fun. Having a fun time over here. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for something completely different.